Try again. Probability of getting 2 heads. What is the probability of getting 2 heads? Yes, Itipon. Itipon, try. Probability of getting 2 heads will be equal to what? Where is Itipon?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. What would be the probability of getting 2 heads?
Um,
Surawut. Surawut. Okay, Ashi. Ashi.
Yes, yes.
What is the probability of getting 2 heads?
4/8.
No.
That's 0/8.
So what is the probability of getting 2 heads?
Zero over 8.
All right. So far, thank you, Ashi. Now listen, we have, even though we have so many 2 heads, but the question says the probability of getting 2 heads. The question didn't talk about tail. So you cannot find only 2 heads without tail in the table. They are all tail and heads, right? But the question was asking for only heads. So that makes it what? Invalid. We don't have an outcome, the possible outcomes. We don't have only head inside. The only head that we have is what? This one. But it's 3 heads. But the question was asking us to find 2 heads. And because we don't have 2 heads, it will be 0 divided by the total possible outcome, which is what? 8. So our probability will be what? 0%, or just 0. 5, is that okay? It's a pawn. Jimpani,
Yes, teacher.
are you here? Do you understand what we are doing?
Yeah.
All right. Now, Jimpani, what will be the probability of tossing 3 tails?
1/8.
1/8. Very well. All right. Now, if that is it, now let's move on to, please, who still have problem with this? Fa, are you okay now?
Yes.
All right. Now let's move on to how to toss 4 coins. As I said, we are going to toss 4 coins, and we expect that we divide them into 2 and toss them 2. So far, if you can still remember, we have 1 coin, we have 2 cases. Now we have 4 coins. How many cases should we have?
8.
8. Now let's see. So we are going to draw our horizontal and our vertical like this. So let's say this is 2 coins and this is 2 coins. So with the 2 coins, we are saying that we are going to have 8 cases. So if that is the case, we are going to have 4 cases here and then 4 cases over there. So with the 4 cases, we already know this is 2 cases. So we just borrow this. But if you have the question all along, like find the possible outcome of what? 4 coins, tossing 4 coins, you have to draw the 2 coins all over again. So we are going to have our 2 cases here. So H, head, head, tail, tail, head, tail, tail. And then this side too will give us 2 cases. So we are going to have head, 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 tail, tail, head, and tail, tail. And then after that, we write out our possible outcomes. So we have 2 heads here, 2 heads here. We are going to get 4 heads. And before that, Fa said we are going to have 8 cases. So 8 cases is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we are going to look for how many outcomes are we going to get. So you have 4 heads, 2 heads, 1 head T. So we are going to have 3 heads, 3 heads, and 1 tail. 2 heads, tail and head. 2 heads, 2 tail. Right? 1 head, 1 tail, 2 head. 1 head, 1 tail, head and tail. Head, tail, tail, head. Head, tail, tail, tail. Tail, head, head, head. Tail, head, head, tail. Tail, head, tail, head. Tail, head, tail, tail. Tail, tail, head, head. Tail, tail, head, tail. Tail, 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 head, and tail, 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 tail. All right. No matter how many possible outcomes we get, it will never repeat itself. Is that okay? All right. Now let's look at how many possible outcomes are you going to have when you toss 4 coins. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are going to have 16 possible outcomes, right? Sixteen possible outcomes. Then I asked the first question. P. Kanan. P. Kanan.
Yes, teacher.
How are you?
I'm very sleepy. Ơi.
Okay, so P. Kanan, what is the probability of tossing? What is the probability of getting 4 heads when toss 4 coins?
Okay, đó.
Yes.
1/16.
1 over 15.
16.
1 divided by
16.
16, right? Okay, okay then. So let's make it formal. Question 1. What is the probability of getting 2 head, 2 tail? Yes, who wants to try this one? Who wants to try? 2 head, 2 tail. 2 head, 2 tail. Should I mention name?
4/16.
4. You said 4, right?
6, teacher, 6.
6. Okay, we have 4, we have 6, and then who else want to try? Who is having different answer? All right, let's check it out. So we are looking for 2 head and we are looking for 2 tails. This is 4 head, 3 head, 3, and this is 2 head. So we have 1. No. So we have 1 here. Oh. We have 1 here, and then 2 head, 2 tails, 2 here, 3 here, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 possible outcomes. So at the end, we are going to have 6 divided by the total possible outcome, which is what?